안마이기 여기서 하면 되나? 오호.
Dead man, you there? Little help. Okay.
추공님이 지나가기만 해도 좋아요 눌러주는 표지판이 있고 꼭 좋아요 수동으로 눌러줘야 하는 표지판이 있어요.
아 그렇게 나뉘는 거구나.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB.
저 갈 때 막 그거 눌러줘요.
And you,
좋아요.
in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly.
추공님이 사용만 해도요.
However,
클럽 클럽님
we can
네.
only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental
하이하이요,
data by
롤빠님.
synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
겁나 신기하다.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs,
추공님이
of course.
좋아요가 랭크 점수 역할도 합니다. 얼마나 좋아요 받았는지.
Kid looks happy.
네, 랭크는 사실 크게 저기 하지 않아서.
Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb, a process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and
추공님이
recover more
BB보다는
past
부모의
data,
아이인데 정을
perhaps
지키지
we'll
말라고
find our
하는 나쁜
answers.
NPC.
Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
어우 놀래라 씨. 패드가 자꾸 진동을 해가지고 깜짝깜짝 놀라네. 저걸 왜 저러고 자는 거야? 불편하게. 이상하네.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is
추공님이 납치하지 말라는 거 아닐까요?
my fair lady. Sam,
납치? 그럴 수 있겠네요.
can you see me?
그 갱들한테.
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, If you can get to me,
수공님이 세미
we can go
스킨십을
back
엄청
east,
싫어하니.
back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
인류의 희망이 택배원임. 그럴 수 있지.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
아, 얘들 자꾸 없어질 때 자꾸 진동, 패드 진동이어가지고. 씨.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
샤워를 하는 게 왜 샤워를 하는 게 왜 연구에 도움이 된다는 거지? 이해가 안 되네. 역해를 달라. 역해를 달라. 왜 남자는 홀딱 벗겨놓고 역해를 달라.
I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids, waste products, drilling.
가열리.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to
수공님이
you.
세미 귀환자라서
There was
서플로
an
도움이
old
되나 봐요.
research paper detailing the
그러니까요.
effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
야, 끝났잖아.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information.
이메일도 받을 수
Mail can be
있네.
accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information. such as the previous
슈공님이
expedition's
실제
logs
샘
and
역할
reports.
배우도 전문신을 하고
Everything they
있을까요?
sent back was
선생하고
lost
8쪽에.
when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to
글쎄요,
restore
아니지
some already,
않을까요?
in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
오케이, 단말기 확인. 메일. 희귀 금속을 배송해줘서 고맙다 쌤. 배송센터의 모두가 임무를 완수해준 걸 고마워하고
슈공님이
있어.
굳이 게임 속 캐릭터에 전문신을 넣은 이유를 모르겠네요. 히히.
근데 딱히 특별한 이유가 있을까요? 하지만 안타깝게도 안 좋은 소식을 전하게 되었어. 내가 바깥에서 본 그 바이크 말인데 배터리가 나갔어. 바이크를 사용하고 싶다면 배터리를 주입해야 돼. 대신 한 번만 하면 돼. 나머지는 자동 충전기가 충전해줄 테니까 혹시라도 기대했다면 미안해. 그리고 안 좋은 소식이 더 있어. 모두가 필요한 걸 얻을 수 있게 소지를 공유하고 적절한 곳에서 사용되도록 하기 위해선 각자 다른 시설이 함께 있어 일해야 하잖아. 그래서 너와 같은 사람이 중요한 거고 포터가 없으면 시스템 전체가 무너져 세상이 무너진다고 할 수도 있겠지. 그런데 최근 중계지에 조지 버튼이라는 사람 때문에 고민이 많아. 그는 믿을만한 포터였지만 요즘 따라 아주 간단한 배송도 겨우겨우 해내고 있어. 무섭다느니 옥시토신이 부족하다느니 뭔가 핑계를 대면서 말이야. 심지어 일을 수락한 후에도 가는 길에 짐을 반은 잊어버리더군. 그래서 지금은 우리도 소재가 조금 부족한 상태야. 너라면 금방 해결을 해줄 수 있을 거랍니다. 너만 믿는다 쌤. 어쩌라고? 어쩌라고? 뭐지 이거?
슈공님이 글고 그거 봤는데요. 코지마와 같이 사진을 찍은 사람들이 대부분 데스 스트랜딩 캐릭터 배우로 캐스팅 됐더라고요.
쌤, 우리 수호자. 이곳 중계지 상황은 점차 밝아지고 있어. 모든 것이 어떤 이유에서인지 한결 나아졌어. 우리가 처음 이곳에 정착했을 때는 초롱초롱한 음악을 오케이. 이게 그래서 데이라 인터뷰.
슈공님이 전문신에도 무슨 숨겨진 의미가 숨겨져 있을 것 같아요. 궁금함 히히.
그럴 수도 있겠네요 진짜. 이건 뭐지? 데이터? 인터뷰스? 브리지스의 주목표는 미국을 재건하는 것이다. 재건을 위한 노란 것만 읽읍시다. 기계 때문에 일터에서 밀려난 사람들을 다시 부르자. 이제는 자신들 없이는 사회가 유지될 수 없을 거라고 믿기 시작했다. 새로운 종류의 무질서가 탄생한 거지. 그들은 그걸 배달 의존증? 오케이. 브리치 베이비. 사람들은 날 데드맨이라 불러. 좋은 사람들이 지내서야 이르지? 하겠지만 우린 언제나 잘 지내왔어. 집에서 일할 때 그들과 종종 단서를 누구나 있지. 아, 발에 상처가 날 수 있구나. 와우, 너무 많은 거 아니냐? 시점 변화는 뭐지?
Sam,
Well.
we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
아, 또 열어야 돼 저거를? 뭐야, 뭐 어디 손가락질한 거야 너? 오더. 에? 왜 오더가 없지? 오더 없는데요? 오더 없었는데 방금? 황금 박쥐 됐네. 황금 박쥐. 호호. 일단 나가볼까요? 나가봅시다. 오케이. 퇴장.
Everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Says the woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam,
왜?
out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Not bad.
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at a... To be clear, this is before it's even... But even at 20, it is more than...
So,
Someone from the medical team... The BB has... It's been handled by a lot...
because you're...
No one's an expert. They're your... We may use them, but we believe... If I...
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
오케이.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back?
아니,
Think of anyone more qualified than you?
그 도둑놈들한테서 다시 훔쳐오라고? 좀 너무한 거 아닙니까 이거? 많이 너무한 거 같은데? 하하하 진짜 아...
Sam, the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of chiral crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. They have a range of applications, including equipment fabrication. Bottom line, they're a valuable resource and one you'll want to make the most of. I'll let Hartman explain in more detail, but Cairo crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them, especially since folks with dunes are the... Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one.
암시탑?
Never know when you'll...
오케이. 이거 뭐 무게 늘리거나 막 이런 거는 할 수 없나?
You're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human surrounding rocks and debris. And they are most commonly found in area. Got all that? Rain,
Okay.
floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three if you've been especially open.
오케이 오케이.